welcome back to Laketti Chats once again. Let's dive right in and see the energy that we all need to be aware of around us and within us to align us in our highest path. A card just spit out at me. 8 of Embers, because there's energy being spat at you. Could be your intuition, we'll see, or at your hard work here, your work ethic, the way you organize things, or your charming qualities here, the way that you you'll be working on your charm, or people are charmed by your dedication to what you do. Okay. What do we need to see, Spirit? What's the tea? And for those of you who are new here, welcome. I do collective readings now on YouTube. I could probably go back to pick a cards. Y'all let me know if y'all prefer those. But just take what resonates for your situation and leave everything else that does not. Here we are going to dive into the ethers and never return. Just kidding. Spirit, what does my collective need to know here? And if you subscribe or reenacted the video in some sort of way, you will get more clear, honest, precise messages from source to align you on your highest path, on your highest timeline. So you could be very punctual here. You could be very aligned with some sort of timeline. You could be following the signs, or the signs are following you. They just can't get enough of you. Interesting. Some of you are attracting cats at this time. Some of you could be a cook. And then we have energy manipulation as well. So someone could be throwing magic at you while you cook. With the Magician and 8 of Wands. 9 of Trees, but you're very solid here. The law of polarity. You are nothing like these people. You're nothing. You don't live the same lifestyle that they do, or you're very clean here. Okay, you're very bougie. You prioritize high class, high quality of life. The high classified quality of life. I guess. All right, and you're just simply in another dimension. This simply won't reach you. You can't be reached. You're in your castle here. These people are throwing around meteors in the old meteor shower that is around them. Outside the VIP club, okay? So, I don't know how they're watching you cook here. Y'all could have some nosy neighbors. Alright, they could be listening to you speak. The Queen of Swords there. I even shut my windows too, so maybe people are trying to seep through the cracks of your energetic barriers here, but the walls are too thick. It's made of brick. You got some flies trying to creep in here. You got some bugs trying to creep in and manipulate a situation to work out for them. I don't know, or they hate when you cook. How dare you be cooking? How dare you be speaking? How dare you be on top of everything? 3 embers, alright, yeah. So you already got to your destination here in something, and you could be waiting for someone else to join you, but you're already connected here, okay? So they're already joining you. Interesting. What does my collective need to know? Yeah, see how, like, y'all are inside the castle walls here. You're in the courtyard. You're in the courtyard of your castle. People could be like hearing music, or they're hearing you like have some sort of tea chats, or they're smelling your cooking and they could be throwing energy at your cooking, because your grass just looks so much more greener than whatever they toasted themselves to death with over here. Okay. The Composer. I think that's Page of Cups. I'm gonna look that up here. And then 10 of Lotuses. Okay, so your home life is very balanced here. It's very healthy. It is surrounded by the land of milk and honey. Yeah, you're good. You don't feel like you need to up and leave here. You don't feel like you need to move. You're happy. You're fulfilled where you are. Or this is coming into you now. This could be what you're waiting on, but it's already connected to you. It's already a sealed deal. Okay? Here's my book. The Composer. Yeah, so someone's trying to like compose a story for you, or compose redirect your creativity in some sort of way, but they're outside the castle walls. They can't get in. The Composer. I really feel like that's Page of Cups, but I want to see what this book has to say about it. Yeah, Page of Cups. So harmonious, youthful, a beautiful splash of color. The Composer is a card of great synchronicity. What did I say? The signs are following you. Okay, much like the Three of Lotuses, the card speaks directly to the inner harmony in all things. Oh, the inner harmony in all things, but here you are taking part in its oneness, generating a consciousness stream of harmony. When you pull this card in a reading, it can be a strong sign that things are well aligned for you, and that much of this is because of your own doing. It did come out reversed, though. There could be... yeah. Let's see why it's reversed. Maybe you're aligning with other unapologetic people here that make your home life feel fulfilled. They could have some attractive qualities to them as well. They could be aligned with higher vibrational goddesses and god energies. That's why they're in the castle. That's why they're living this lavish lifestyle in the land of milk and honey. I heard ecstasy. Interesting. Mystical helper and healer. Okay, so you could be drinking your water here. You're magnetically drawing in through your emotions. And bringing people together that also drink their water, that allow their emotions to flow through them. They don't have to mask their heart chakra with projections. With energy manipulation for their own selfish benefit, because if the Magician is in reverse, this people trying to spit energy at you is not any match for the brick wall that surrounds your garden here. Okay, so you're aligning with more unapologetic people because they know themselves, right? They could be healthy, they could be emotionally balanced, just like you. They are helpers and healers, just like you. Yeah, they're free. They freed themselves from their own limiting beliefs, their own projections. What's the Page of Cups reverse here? Ain't nobody got time for that. So ain't nobody got time for fake ass friends who never want to apologize, never want to be in the wrong, truthfully, all right? Who give you some sort of anxiety here. And ain't nobody got time for anxiety. So you could be conquering some sort of anxiety that you've had since you were a child. You're making life your bitch, and you're doing this with other aligned forces. Okay. So yeah, people could be spitting energy at you, trying to make you anxious about something that you're creating, trying to put a damper on your manifestations. Yeah, they're like throwing flames at this little bird, trying to make it fall down, but you can just fly higher. And there is other passionate, supportive people here that also see what's going on. See how she's like alert about this? She sees some sort of flame that's coming from across the fence. And nobody got time for that. And nobody got time for anxiety. Ooh. So as you drink your water and purge some sort of you could have stopped drinking here. This is protecting you. This protecting your body. This helping you accept yourself in all forms here. I just had the taste of pretzels. Someone could be eating pretzels. I want some. All right, so these projections are getting cleared up. They're getting cleaned up. Yeah, people respect your boundaries here. People respect the way that you still don't care. You're still going to like create your art here. You're still going to compose your own story. You're still going to enjoy the land of milk and honey that was owed to you, that you've created, or that was always there for you, but you manifested yourself to be there, to find it, to attract it. Yeah, people respect your distinguished, polite side here. They respect your how you set your boundaries in a very polite manner. Or you setting your boundaries in a very polite manner is allowing certain projections to kind of fall right off. Okay, then we have the Three of Birds there as well with isolation. So people could be trying to isolate you or make you feel isolated because the Nine of Trees is a single card. She's living a lavish lifestyle though. But there is one tree here, surrounded by a bunch of little trees that could be a part of its own root system. So you could just be waiting at the moment for. Oh, so people are trying to make you feel like you have no friends. Page of Cups reverse. Okay, but you're in the Ten of Lotuses here. It's already a sealed deal. You're already attracting harmonious, passionate connections of the soul. As you yeah, because you don't have time for this limiting belief here. You can do battle by yourself. You're happy by yourself. You feel fulfilled by yourself. You feel like you've come into the land of milk and honey, and people are trying to make you feel like, oh, you have no friends to experience this euphoric experience with. But it's like you don't need it. You'd rather be by yourself than people that show you fake love, because that's unaligned with you. Karma. I really keep thinking the law of polarity. Okay, so it is your good karma for connecting to high vibrational goddesses. Ooh, the portal keeper, the peacock. And protecting yourself from insecure ass petty betties who want to slow down your progress by causing a tower to your legacy by trying to hurt you. Again, shooting down the birds here. By shooting down your flight pattern. We have incompletion with life on Earth. Let me get a couple more. Some sort of story isn't over. Some sort of story isn't over. Just wait. And I don't think you have to wait for a very long time. Correct. So you made something work for you by doing something for you in your own unique way after you stop giving enough. When you wake up in the morning, you just stop giving enough. Your life is your bitch. Okay? And these people are trying to make you theirs, but it's not going to work. The law of polarity, yeah, you're on opposite sides of the world. These people are sleeping. They sleep sheep. They don't have any vision of their own. They don't have any creative pursuits of their own that could put them in this Nine of Pentacles energy. So why would you give your free, beautiful, happy, fulfilling time to the anxiety that people want you in that doesn't belong to you. Yeah, and you have some sort of good karma here. Your good karma is taking away the status of these people attempting to be overbearing in your life. Yeah, with gossip. And putting them back in their place. I get something about like a rule system here. Maybe you don't really have to follow rules anymore. Like, you could be Saturn ruled here, where you learned all of your hard lessons at a beginning stage in your life when you were younger. So growing up, it could have been like a nightmare for some of you. Okay. And now you're at a point in your life where you're allowed to be blessed. You're allowed to experience the finer things in life. People want to fight with you on this. They're like, no, you're not correct. Well, Daddy Saturn told me that I was, so I don't need to follow the rules that were meant for you, because why? Then we have an apology as well. Because their heart chakra is blocked. They're not able to give and receive love correctly. And you've already connected yourself to the depth of yourself, to the ethers. Yeah, you're allowed to have some sort of connection of the soul experience with someone who also carries passion for purpose. So people really wanted you to feel like you're not invited here, to make you feel isolated from this. But their heart chakra is blocked, so they have to follow the rules that they're so anxious about breaking, and they want you to feel anxious about breaking, but they don't apply to you because you don't relate to these people. You're not in fight or flight. You're not in survival mode. You're not in survival mode. You've already healed from some sort of trauma here. You've successfully released this trauma, and your generational tree, cosmic tree, what is that? The Hermit. By going within, taking a rest, taking a checkpoint, while all of your little thoughts are connecting the dots, having a little conversation with each other, while you sleep, while you chill. And then this weaves a calm, steady flow, and this blossoming new beginning for you. What did I say? Blossoming. I didn't even look at that. Interesting. So there could be a Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that lacks direction in her life. And it's very negative. So she lost some sort of responsibility here. This is someone from your past. You outshine them in something by breathing through the current and sacrificing what's necessary to find your truth that this person tried to blind you from or keep you stuck from obtaining, by keeping you stuck in fear, but you have no fear because you're connected with true love. You have a soul connection with, a King of Cups. Or you are this King of Cups. You're coming into a divine soul connection. It's going to make you feel very happy, very fulfilled. Okay, so we got the Nine of Lotuses. Whoa! We have a soulmate union here, Two of Cups. And then Queen of Cups and King of Cups. We have a dainty, elegant little flower that can bring people together and mend the story straight. Connect the dots through her, through cleansing her emotions, through drinking her water. You got the peacemaker here, the King of Cups. And look at y'all. Just flowing down the riverbed here. You're in such a beautiful painting. Yeah, you're in a whole nother dimension. These people gotta like jump through a freaking like Mario, they gotta jump through a freaking different dimension to get to y'all. This is like a star union. The King and Queen of Water. Oops. Interesting. And then we have the Ten of Lotuses, which is like the happy ending, the big happy family. Wish fulfillment. A wish is coming true for you. And this love that you guys feel for one another protects you from animosity and sabotage in the workplace. Look at that. Soulmates. There are some past exes here that feel this. And that are seething in hatred. Okay, so we have a materialistic ass gold digger energy here. Then we got a King of Swords reverse and an abuser of authority. That hate themselves. Because you see straight through them. Ooh. And rebalance a situation through boundaries, through staying on top of ish, through paying attention, through encompassing all the details to stay on top of ish. Right, and then you connected the dots here to get to the center. Unlocked new neural pathways in your mind. Okay, Queen of Swords is the internal mind. And we got Temperance here. Ooh, and this caused a massive glow up. This caused a massive glow up with the feminine's mind here in this King of Cups and Queen of Cups connection. This caused a massive glow up to where, ooh, the masculine is more connected to the magnetic shifts around him, with the energy outside of him, and he's using that for more attraction. Okay, something about his teeth. Ooh, it's giving Gaston energy, like where all the ladies are like wanting to kiss his boots here. Okay, but he has a right to be confident because he worked for that through all of this transmuting emotions into power. Ooh. Ooh. Alchemizing emotions into gold, into power, into strength, into attraction. Look at that. While the feminine alchemized this energy into magic. Look at her. She's just floating. She's floating on top of oh, she's in the mountains. She's floating on top of the village here. She got a higher perspective. She has a bird's eye view now. She went higher. She went higher in vibration. So now these projections can't reach you. She has a higher IQ now as well, I heard. Okay, she got smarter. She got healthier. Yeah, a lot of people love looking at you and this masculine together. Okay. If you guys are public yet. This could also be a business connection. That's soulmate energy as well. Take it resonates. Yeah, y'all are able to shapeshift. You could have two distinct sides of yourself that you guys can connect on together, and then you're able to kind of work with what energy is provided to you through shifting, understanding where your energy is pulling to, because it's all connected to the magnetic plates in the earth. I need the technical name for that. I need to go read. Okay, so we have a wisdom keeper with the high priestess, and then the truth, which is ace of swords. So your intuition's guiding you towards the truth, where you hold a lot of truths in your little pond here, in your emotions. You're sitting on some sort of truth here. Or the truth that's helping you glow up as well. Okay, and we got sacrifice. Yeah, okay, so you've successfully sacrificed. Or you made sacrifices for the limelight that you're in now, for the success story that you're in now. Right? This is why some sort of rules don't apply to you anymore. This could be rules regarding your love life, or like regarding marriage or something, or you're not following some sort of system. You're doing something in your own way, and it's very successful. The people are gonna love it, whatever it is. It's gonna be very creative. It's gonna go with the flow. It's gonna bring some sort of peace by sacrificing an old way of doing things. Out with the old and with the new. There's a new king in town. We love you, King Julian. Alright, so some sort of old way of doing things was leaving isolation and poverty to the people, to the community. So this is being sacrificed successfully for a timeline shift. Okay, the Chariot. We have Cancerian energy coming through. We got Pisces very highly here. Again, didn't that come in my other reading? I might not post this. I'm just playing today. Well, I play every day, but something got shifted on the spirit plane with the plates. What is it? Tectonic plates or something? I have to look it up. But something shifted on the astral to rebalance, to connect. There's an easier way of doing something here, and you're successfully sacrificing the old way of doing things, and this shifted something. Let me cook. Okay, hold on. I need a new deck. Yeah, it has to do with romance. If my mic goes off, I'm gonna be so upset. Someone has kids here that's a little sad. I don't know what that's about. Someone has kids that's sad. Or if you have kids together with someone, that person is feeling sad and they want to apologize because they see that they got sacrificed for trying to sacrifice you for success. Ooh, they could have tried to sacrifice you for some sort of reputation here, but they lost their reputation after you left their life. Yeah, because they were harvesting off of your full battery. Off of your energy that you brought to the table by keeping the peace, by bringing people together with your charismatic dynamic that you brought to the table here. So there's some sort of like fear of poverty that's changing, that's shifting after an old way of doing things got sacrificed. Could also mean a change in perspective as well. Yeah, so there's a perspective shift that's making something a little bit easier. Feels good to be a gangsta. Okay, so love and war. 9 of Wands. Love and war. I've been through worse. Something was a little bit harder than it had to be. And ooh, you could have been sacrificing some sort of rules here. I'm not seeing the Hierophant, but some sort of like rule system was slowing something down for you. Ah, it was slowing down like a true soul bond, a true union to come together. And then what did I say earlier about these projections not being allowed? It's VIP only. Okay, VIP access only. They still have to follow the rules on their journeys over there. But we do what we want in the castle. This is our castle. This is our turf. No bugs allowed. We're gonna spray soon, don't worry. Or you already have sprayed, and this is your castle right now. VIP only access. So sacrificing something that was making it harder for you. Maybe some labor on your body as well. So again, yeah, some sort of like abuser of authority has burnt the bridge with you and your trust in them. And again, someone who sacrificed you for status lost their status, but something was harder than it had to be on your body. Ah, you could be not drinking anymore. You could be sacrificing caffeine so that you don't have to come down from the caffeine when you go to bed at night. Yeah, improvise, adapt, and overcome. Okay, beautiful. So it could be something as simple as that. And it's upgrading your love life. It's upgrading your charm. It's upgrading your peace, your emotional stability. Yeah, you sacrificed something that was toxic, that was keeping the waters from being like steady here, from a steady flow. It's keeping you from a steady flow and moving forward, or it's keeping you from moving. And it was keeping your emotions to move on from something. So you sacrificed something in your emotional body, or you stopped drinking here, or it could just be like a toxic ex that you keep going back to, and emotionally, like it's an emotional loop. And you're coming out successful here. You're finally able to move forward correctly. Yeah, you just stopped caring. You woke up one day and you stopped caring about people who tell lies to your face, and you reeled it in. You reevaluated that whatever like gunk they were trying, pipe dream they were trying to sell you, just didn't add up correctly. So you're experiencing new chemical reactions after purging some sort of poison or sacrificing some sort of poison from an old way of doing things or an old pattern emotionally. Maybe someone could have tried to like put some sort of rule system over your head that was keeping you from aligning with true love. Body positivity and acceptance. Okay. So your emotional body is moving forward. So you've accepted something for being worse, doing it with that strategy or that technique, than if you do it in this new successful way. You could be working on computers. I don't know why I'm seeing that. Or you're a surgeon. you can work on people's bodies here. So you stop drinking because it was making some sort of process worse or harder on your body than it had to. And now everything's moving forward smoothly, and all of the pieces are fitting together perfectly. I'm saying this is like operation. Like you gotta put all the pieces in perfectly, or it'll electrify you, it'll shock you. And some sort of process, if you do it drunk, it's really hard to do, you know, um, without getting shocked. You could be playing this with a bestie. Or you could have in the past. I'm still not getting something. Like, something's missing. There's a puzzle piece missing. And we have open doors and alignment coming together. See, I told you, you bring people together. You open the doors for alignment for others by accepting yourself for who you are and prioritizing self-reflection. Doors. You're opening new doors, new neural pathways for a better way of doing things by drinking more water and purging the poison. Could be emotionally or something that you're eating. You could also work on cars as well. Oh shoot, you'll find an order of operation with your vehicle. Don't worry about it. You're so nonchalant. You could work in a very dangerous job, but you're just so nonchalant about it. Okay? Yeah, you know exactly when to stop, drop, and meditate and sink into yourself to release some sort of anxiety. Because ain't nobody got time for anxiety when you play, when you're actually operating on some sort of heavy machinery here. Ooh, that's scary. Okay. And I was drawn to the correct there, so I was correct about something. Okay, let's get into some more tarot. I was gonna do like a 10-minute freaking reading. No, it is not a 10-minute reading. This is a long process of cooking Thanksgiving dinner, okay? Yeah, some sort of work that you do feeds people. It helps them purge the poison within them so that they can ingest properly. Okay, kind of shock something out of them. This could also be in your love life. I'm really getting like, yeah, something with the body. You could work with your body. And if you make the wrong move, okay, so prioritize reflection. You have to look at something with mirrors. You have to use mirrors to look at a situation through every single angle. You can't just go out here willy-nilly like flying by the seat of your pants like you could be used to doing, but out with the old and with the new. This is a technical time here. Okay, yeah, this is a new beginning. This is a new time era. This is a new era. This is a new story. Okay, and we're doing something differently here. Okay, there's a heartbreak. Okay, I need a time frame, Spirit. Can I get a time frame? Time. It's literally right fucking here. So you could be having nightmares about something, but you need a time frame. Because it could be that some sort of truth is coming in through your dreams about your love life, but you need a time frame for it. Okay, so it could have to do with this very attractive fire sign here. Who doesn't follow rules? I knew it. The Hierophant reverse. A leader. This is a leader. He does things his own way for a reason. A reason? They might need to drink more water. You encourage them to. The wheels are spinning so heavily today for me. I'm trying to like do the mathematical equation in my brain. I usually write on something when I do these, but a time frame for an action this King of Wands took for backstabbing and betraying you. Wow. And they could have traveled for this. We got Aries, we got Pisces and Cancer here. Could also be Taurus. Can I get a time frame on when this betrayal happened, Spirit? King of Cups reverse. They acted on an emotional impulse that was not balanced at all. Or someone's in their feelings about how they betrayed you with love bombing. Ooh. Because now they're being sacrificed for not being real. For being capped. They're incapable of love. Yeah, you definitely, you put an order in for respect to fall upon your love life or you and a true connection. And the divine heard you and is answering that. Okay, so betrayal with love bombing, fake love that you could be having nightmares about, where it's causing you could feel anxious around this person or they feel anxious around you. It's they internalized it without letting it flow through them with the truth. Okay, so you could be reflecting here, paying attention, putting the math together. The Lovers reversed. This could be an ex, or they went back to an ex. No. Or they lied about an ex. Betrayal. Oh, no, I need more cards. Not the Queen of Wands reversed. You went to a stanky. You went to a drama starter. You went to an insecure ass beach who can't even cook. Bro, I thought we were better than this. Sacrifice. Someone could have sacrificed an ex because of they felt emotionally imbalanced around them. But what's the betrayal? I need more coffee for this one. Urgent. Stop, drop, meditate. Anxiety. Something's being cleaned up here. They tried to clean up some sort of evidence. You have proof here for something. Someone could have went to a swamp biome here. Is someone unbalanced? Ooh. That flower be a swamp flower. That flower be sour? Stop! And then we have like Pisces and the crabs here. Someone could smell like old fish or something. Yo. They felt like they had to go wash their hands after the date or whatever happened here. Lord. Why'd you do this to yourself, broski? Betrayal. Time, yes. Okay, did you see that TikTok there? Time. We got the fam. Someone's family could have betrayed them How? It could have been trying to poison you with some sort of survival mode. Like old way of doing things, that was a survival mode way of doing things, so you purge this poison here. Now you're in the flow state. Right, let me put it up here so you can see it. Maybe someone wasn't giving you eye contact and you're like, no. Let me look at it. I need to see it. Put your eyes up here so I can see them. Or someone has a wandering eye here or something. Caveman mentality. Somebody acted on their caveman mentality here. Why am I doing 6 things at once? We got a betrayal here. Okay, so you could be this King of Wands. You got betrayed by a family member. Put you in survival mode. Or a King of Wands betrayed you with a family member. Or a family member of this King of Wands betrayed you to put you in survival mode. They could have called you poison to this person's future. Okay. Why? Because you were opening doors for them. You were aligning things for them. You were powering up and rebooting their system. Also, you look very attractive as well because you accept yourself for how you are. You look very relaxed. I don't know, you have like some sort of somber look to you, a somber face. Okay, very relaxed because you're comfortable in your own skin. And someone's family member didn't like that very much because I would open new doors for them to come together with their future. But the family wanted a different future for this person. So they tried to use scare tactics by saying that you were poison to them. And this could be an ex here, someone that you were attracted to make you like self-reflect and think that you're the problem. But you just said, oh well, you woke up without an F to give, and you went on your merry way. And you manifested yourself a beautiful little castle for yourself, a beautiful little tree house. Okay, and then we got and you got more happy, healthy, blessed connections coming in as well, more passion coming in, more success. So they could have sacrificed you for some sort of reputation, but you sacrificing them is boosting your reputation. Yeah, no one can steal your sparkle if it shines from within. So this family member was harvesting off of this person's sparkle, their pizzazz, their unique qualities that made them stand out here, and they thought that you were tainting that, or they wanted them to believe that you were tainting it, when by not following their rule system of survival mode. Mhm. And then if you're this King of Wands, I feel like you had an ex that betrayed you here, that made you very emotionally imbalanced, that could have been poisonous to you. Ah, if you dated this King of Wands here, or you are dating them, the family is trying to like poison this person's mindset and, yeah, emotional state through anxiety of this betrayal happening again, of them choosing um, a fishy, crusty, slimy, grimy experience that was fake. What's the betrayal? Observation station. Well, you just watched it. I just said it. Where you observed a family betraying you. You know exactly what you saw, and now you're talking about it, as you should. You've reflected. You've prioritized your own self-reflection from every single angle. You used your mirrors, your rear view mirrors. Wait, what was this? The greedy bastard will suffer more for constantly wanting more. Can you tell I wrote these when I was mad? So someone was a greedy bastard here. A greasy, greedy son of a beach. Who's the greedy bastard? Well, you're untouchable to this person, or they're being ordered not to ever touch you again. Yeah. You could have ordered this. Ordered. You put in an order for this. What are y'all watching me? Like, are y'all at work right now? Like, what are y'all doing? I feel like I'm just talking to y'all at this point. Be grateful, but how have you genuinely been grateful for me? Exactly. So, there's a lot of poison in somebody's viewpoint of you from toxic family members, from other greedy bastards that had a method of doing things that made it harder for everyone involved, that was poisonous to everyone involved, that was projecting the poison on you to block this person's manifestations of manifesting themselves the F out of their control. So, who's the greedy bastard? Oh, this could also have been a toxic ex if you are this King of Wands, but how are you showing up here? How's collective showing up? As the truth. Alright. As someone worthy of commitment, of celebration. Collective is showing up as someone who brings people together in a community. From 3 of Wands to 4 of Wands. All you gotta do is wait. Your ships are coming in. Your order is out for delivery. Okay, it's already packaged and sealed for you. The greedy bastard. I probably need to stop saying that on YouTube. Will suffer more for constantly wanting more. Poison. Person could have a drinking problem or something. Someone who could have abused their authority with you. Or fake authority if it came from family members that were stuck in survival mode. Yeah, their reputation took a huge loss. They have a very unhealthy, imbalanced reputation. Okay. Yeah, and you're standing on business. You're coming into more authority here from this situation because of how you handled it, because of how you came out of it. Wow. You were aligned with the force. Okay, so your mindset. You're opening new doors with your mindset. Your ability to strategize. Using your knowledge, your critical thinking skills, your critique as well. You could have a very good eye for things. Who is this gritty bastard? Who's suffering more for constantly wanting more? Who betrayed the collective? Okay, 2 cards came out. So it's a past person. Oh, is it not from the past? No, it is a past person. This is a past betrayal. Alright. But it brought you more money, though. You turned this emotional instability into a new pinnacle for you. You grew money from this, from all these tears. You grew a whole new tree, a whole new money tree from all those tears you watered the ground with. Alright, is there anything else, Spirit? Moving along. Yeah, some of y'all are at work. I knew it. Truth. Someone's at work. I see you working your little booty off. You're doing a great job. You're doing amazing, sweetie. Whoa, Oh, you got 3 aces here as well. You got new money, new clarity, new truth, new insight, and you got a new light here, some new inspiration to act on. That's cool. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.